everybody, it's Tiffany from Coulter's Workshop, and in today's video I wanted to talk about whether or not these glass markers from the dollar store actually work. I saw quite a few people showing them in their haul videos or showing them in their shop with me videos for Dollarama specifically. So I'm Canadian, for those of you who don't know. So I don't know if there's something similar at the Dollar Tree in the States for you guys. I haven't seen anything like this at our Canadian Dollar Trees here, but I did see these at Dollarama. I bought them probably about a month ago, but I've seen them a few times since then. They come in several different colors. You get four for just $2, which is a steal, because when I saw these, I assumed that at Michael's they would be quite a lot higher than that. And because of all of the amazing color combinations, I thought that these would be perfect for so many different things. So when I saw them, I got the package that has gold, metallic, pink, solid black, and solid white. And it says on the back side that they should be suitable for smooth surfaces, including glass, porcelain, and metal, perfect for hand lettering and decorating, let dry for 10 minutes after applying. They're water-based ink, washable, not dishwasher safe, and you should store them horizontally. And that's pretty much all it says on the back. And then there's some examples of some art. So my thought with these, and on the front they also show on like clear glass as well. So my thought process on how I could use these specifically was for decorating those clear glass Christmas ornaments that you can normally buy at Michael's, the ones that you can DIY, you can fill them with things or whatever. And I thought that I could make stencils with my silhouette and color in basically so that it would be a little bit nicer, I thought, and flatter, as opposed to just putting vinyl on Christmas ornaments. Or you could also use them to decorate like a glass jar. You could make like a cylinder jar for candles, or wine glasses, or those like white plain mugs that you can get at the Dollar Tree. I thought it would be a good way to decorate those too. So anyway, I bought just one package to test them out, and I'll show you the way the tips are. So we'll look at the white one. That's what it looks like. And the tip looks like that. So pretty good, like not huge, so you could do some detail work with this. So the problem is that they didn't end up working very well. So I have a wine glass. You can see it's a mess. So this is a dollar store wine glass, and I use this as my tester. So when I first got my silhouette, I was playing with different methods and things like that, and so instead of wasting a lot of things, I just always test and test and test and use the same wine glass just to see how things will hold. So anyway, the issue with the pens is that they go on very watery, and I tried a couple of spots to color in to see if I could get them to be very opaque and thick, and it wouldn't. It was just as if when I was moving the marker, it was spreading around like paint, basically. It was very liquidy. And so as you can see right here, how there's some spots that are not covered well, it's because when I was moving the marker around, I was just like pushing around a puddle of liquid. So the black did not work out. The white here, oh gosh, I hope you can kind of see it, and there, it looks frosted. And that's just kind of annoying because the descriptions of the colors say that it's supposed to come with metallic pink and metallic gold. So that's fine. You would expect it to have that frosting on it. But for the white and the black, it's supposed to be an opaque, like a solid color. And the white came out looking very frosty, like a metallic-y silver almost. So this is supposed to be the white. So that did not come out well at all. And as you can see, just doesn't cover very well. And trust me, I tried because I wanted these to work. Now, what I will say is the ones that worked best were actually the gold and the pink. And now those are the ones that are supposed to be metallic. So there is a little scribble here of the pink, and it's pretty opaque. Like it had better coverage than the black, because see how splotchy the black is, but the pink looks all right. And then the gold, like as you can see here in this letter O, I tried to color in the 4 sections to see how the coloring in would go. The black you can see right through. The white looks almost the same as the frosting. So this, it says why not, and that's Martha Stewart, like the frosting paint that you can use. So that looks very similar to the frosting. So that's what I mean when I say that the white looks silvery to me. And then down here, the pink kind of looks the best. And then the gold really looks like a mustard yellow. It doesn't really look like a true metallic gold. And what I have to say is that if you were using this to color in a stencil, which is why I purchased it, it will not work. It does not do a very good job at all. But if you are free-handing calligraphy at all, I feel like the metallic ones would work. So as you can see, I just wrote my name quickly on the top of this wine glass, and it looks really good. I don't know how well you can see it, but the coverage is good and there's no bleeding because you're doing it all at once. So my final thoughts are they're not worth it. Like if you're an adult, just spend more money on some better ones. I saw someone purchase them in her haul video, and I think she bought all 4 color options, so an incredible waste of like $10 or $12. But I think that this would be fine for a children's craft, like if you gave them a glass or like a glass plate to get them to color on freehand. I think it would be quite fun for them still, or if you wanted to make like a glass tile for sort of like a little stained glass ornament that they could hang, you could definitely use them for that. But just for a true pigmented, like mature looking art, the way that they show it on the back here, how they've got the designs on the picture and the vases, this looks very Pinteresty, looks like the kind of results you would get from using a Cricut or a Silhouette machine. So if you're looking to get that kind of result, you're definitely not going to get it. But like I was saying, the metallic ones did work the best, and I think as long as you are doing freehand, it would look all right. So definitely fine if you're doing a craft in your classroom or at daycare, or you just want to entertain the kids for a little bit. I think these would be fine, but they're just not, I would say they're advertised to create much better results, and they don't. So definitely not worth it unless you're using them for kids. But I just wanted to share my thoughts so that it hopefully saves someone some money so you're not disappointed. But if you have had better results with the same ones from the Dollarama, let me know. Maybe I just had a faulty batch, maybe my markers weren't as great, but that's pretty much all I wanted to share today. So if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below, or you can send me an email at quilters.workshop@gmail.com. And all of my social media links are also listed in the description box below, so you can give me a follow over there. I'm usually the most active on Instagram in case you're interested in seeing what I'm working on more of a day-to-day basis. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.